riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I just remembered. Might we not consider bringing a sorcerer into our party? Is there no getting through this door?
And I shan't resist.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I cannot bear it.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom. We fight! That's the spirit!
Bunch of sluggards.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
I always draw a short straw.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Might try growing orchard. See how it fares. Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Must not at the expense of...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize.
I'll pop open the chest.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Oh,
'tis you. Forgive my boldness. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but...
Oh, well,
my thanks.
He claimed he would repay you in full. But surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
Well met, sir.
If I could, I'd never do that. It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. I can guide you there if you wish.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the central players in the court, or all, none, would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for the citizenry. What say you? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village. Finally, there is a call for some...
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain. Off we go then. So long as we're on the move, we'll get to the bottom of things sooner or... later. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish.
Wait to see what today holds.
These writings could be of import.
Do stop and have a look. And wares of every ilk.
This way, if you please. The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart. You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more. Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light. Fear not, you're safe with me. ourselves a pat on the back. Curious how a fine meal makes your eyelids heavy and not your stomach. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish. You think you have learned your last lot, that we're not to be trifled with. Traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? My magics are at your disposal. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. I can guide you there if you wish. Could you come over here? Here at last. The field unknown is the most perilous. With this, my magics are yours to wield. more or less than what one might have expected. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts. Look, Master! Got it! Good work! At last, a chance to use it. The Arisen has gone up in flames before my very eyes! Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master. My badges are at your disposal. I see a spot where we might mine ore. Just yonder. You wish me to return? At once, Master. You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Done then? We have yet more locations to attend to. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Some among their ranks employ ranged attacks. I recommend we make felling them our top priority. Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal. Should it please you, Master, I've a mage skill that could make short work of our predicament. Shall I assist? Could you come over here? Right. Just follow me. I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here.
Paramount.
harvest what I can, should it please you. Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. As you wish. I shall return directly. How about me? I'll gladly take on any number of foes. Not like a Puritan to fill one with vim. Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. The sun's light has grown dim.
You'll not get past me. How long do you
Come
think
on,
you
then.
can run, eh?
This one's shaking. Let's dance.
What? Lost your nerve?
A fine display of skill.
I'll not be done in by the likes of you.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me. Might there be aught over there? Be they friend? Clearly not. Shame I've no advantage against the foe. Are we all in the same boat? This spell will empower you. Elemental magic. Are you all right, Master? I'll get that for you. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew. to your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me. Food is the fuel of any adventure. This way, if you please. We're going this way now, I suppose. Ugh, by your will.
There's comfort in the hunt. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't...
Monsters are such bothersome.
You infuriating little... Oh, that's right, I was telling you about... Now, just as the Arisen commands the poor, supposedly, the Brine have their colossal... As for what the Brine deem an act of excess, some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess will bring... But what of it? Those unbit... That brings me back. 'Tis formed of clay, and should it be stirred... You do not believe.
Here already, are we? We have yet more
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Now, listen. Is this one to draw my last? Sonnet! I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor,
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
All done then? Seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way. A tad too high, methinks. I've a means of getting over there, Arisen. Shall I assist? We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll... You've done well this day.
Oh, I'm saved. You have my gratitude, friend. Were it not for your aid, I'd have done...
Danger might lurk anywhere, where every shadow. The old man is strange in word and deed, yet I can't quite bring myself to dismiss his tales for all that. earned ourselves a pat on the back. Little did I expect that these places were connected. Look there, a chest. Allow me to open it, Arisen. Not again! I'm losing track of how many of these we've felled. Useful bauble, the fairy stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurian. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. Are you... We were hoping to reclaim... We fled when the drag... Easier said than done. What are we to do? Please, sir.
A bask of saurians has made its nest within the village. But not for long, if we have any say in the matter. Shall we be off? We've a report.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this...
A fine job by our merry band. What say we visit again anon, to see how the village fared?
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right.
have yet more locations to attend to. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Was impeccably timed, Arisen. As it happens, there's a more direct route to our destination from here. I'll lead the way. You'd think they'd have learned from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with. Rather valuable, this. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'twerk from far away. Could you come over here? One of my mage skills ought to resolve this in a trice. Shall I assist? Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go. Was this ox cart assailed? It is in a dreadful state. Over here!
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
My thanks. Here you are. I wanted to show my appreciation.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
be.
I know she'll your luck.
You polished it this morning.
Could you come over here? Arrows are of little use to us at present, I fear.
Bloody hurt.
Bloody nuisance.
I find any turncoats. I've got to pass.
Over here! I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. There's nothing like a warm meal to lift one's spirits. Where are we off to next? I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Could you come over here? Goblins approach!
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here. Places to go, yes? Then let us be off. I say we
start with the location nearest us. It will save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Next. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. To go, yes? Then let us be off. Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's east.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
to go, yes? Then let us be off. I say we start with the location nearest us. 'Twill save us a world of effort. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here. Right, just follow me.
This might be more than I can endure. That's it. Had
Let us see what you're made of!
Many thanks. This is for you. Take it with my thanks.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the beams down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must take care of the cargo.
They're a tenacious
Over so soon. That's that then.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck!
Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Run. I enjoy the chase.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Is it just me, or is this bridge swaying more fiercely with our every step? Could you come over here? Where the wolves? Need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
I've had damn near enough of wastrels and coons. Bunch of sluggards. Need new blood. Nice armor you've got. It'd look better on me, man.
Come on then, let's dance.
This one's taken.
Kill me, would you? over here! Follow me, Arisen.
Might I interest you in my humble way? Much obliged, sir.
Could you come over here?
Oft we forget the battle.
Might as well hang about. I'm in no rush.
What's to do? Have precious little time. Been a hard day.
More to look forward to, but a long day of work.
This way, if you please. We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
Let's make haste. I'll be at this all night. Dead on my feet.
Maybe I'll keep right.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah, I see you have a great. You may now change your voc. If you would prefer to register a.
Well met, son. How might I be of
Suppose I can
service?
finish it tomorrow.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own use. That's all 'tis, mind. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could no matter how they fascinate me. 'Tisn't to be.
That's quite enough.
Frank, I don't like this at all.
Let's not be hasty now.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
So dull.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
What did I do to deserve this as my lot?
I've trained for this.
Is it too much to hope?
There are worse things than to... Ah, 'tis a relief to be home. Nighttime already? I thought 'twas rather dark.
This looks as good a place as any.
The pantry is crawling with rats.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the... Should you continue to display such valor, and it slips my mind.
'Tis done! I knew we'd manage somehow. Oh.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
You wish me at the Vanguard? By your will. Right. Just follow me. Here at last. We shall await you here, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are... A fine place to sit and gather one's...
I've wasted a second of my day.
I fancy a kid. But not at the expense.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
I'm in it now. I ought to attend to it.
more time than I know how to spend.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent King Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. You... I couldn't sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Really now?
I'm in fine fettle.
Pray in, ne'er put gold in my pocket.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
To the wonk.
It gladdens the heart to see so many smiles about.
I love waking up knowing anything can happen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's, you have done well, Your Majesty.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, I refer to Waldar. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time as the magistrate. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is thus. As the staunchest supporter of the law, what say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging them? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Over here! I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master, but my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
What shall I do today? I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Would that such peace?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. We cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, You'll find us here when you
Cara,
return.
eu não sou bom nem de português, muito menos inglês.
Would that all my days I could see myself.
Só aceito, só. Tem que fazer?
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Obrigado.
My knees have been acting up of late.
What's your problem?
Right.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Tem que fazer mesmo.
The best quality of salt now.
There's no easy thing. Making a living
Minute now.
as a soldier.
No sense getting cold feet.
Good to see you, Master.
My legs are
Nodding off where I stand.
Yeah. Alright. Hey.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Or have you proof that you are... Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. He went before the people, and what befell him? Ha! I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? Here? And I need that said. Tell me. I suspected as much.
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit, 'tis an intriguing prospect. My master told me that the slums hide many secrets. Mayhap we ought to investigate for ourselves.
Abrir.
Thanks, I suppose.
Ué?
Well, that's not my duty.
My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
I'll teach him a lesson he won't soon forget.
Arms, arms for the poor.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Arms, arms for the poor.
Oh, there's something written here.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo use, Kendrick of the Gracious Hand.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
What should I do?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind. Wickedness has no hold.
Abrir aqui, não lembro.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters are bolder of late and more ferocious. One found its way.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks.
In my line of business,
A moment's prayer can do a world of good. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. I fear I've much to attend to.
Aqui.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Eu entro aqui.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Wonder how long this job's supposed to.
Got anything to...
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on. You see, one of the... Malcolm, his name is. This building's very old. Might I impose on you?
Gathering clues will be essential to our success in this matter.
This looks as good a place as any.
Is Malcolm all... We were supposed to go exploring together. But I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up.
Malcolm? All he's doing of late, don't know why he bothered.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Just where are these vaults?
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which... Look, there, a hole. There is naught to be done. Let us make haste.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the... Is there no getting through this door?
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books.
Truly, perhaps we ought...
Shall we follow, Master?
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Why, I've ne'er seen... Might I ask that you not share? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulate. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone who can appreciate its true... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for... Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
'Tis Quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars were I the scholarly sort.
Only person I believe in is myself.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
Polish up my gear. The townspeople depend on it.
Well, have you found some... Oh, guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
Ué.
This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wit, mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading.
Wasn't there aught we had to deliver to someone hereabouts?
I've the spirit of a woman half my age.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
Não.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at the... Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I suppose I'd best be off.
Lots to be taken care of before your day's done.
That's quite enough.
This is too much for me.
Lots to do.
I must say, this doesn't sit well with me at all.
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
Luck can only get you so far, I suppose.
'Twas an event.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment?
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor mayhap to be... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
Resound.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to... I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, that alone is reason to suspect a connection to the Regent Kin intends to court. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and
Nothing compares to the excitement of embarking on a new adventure. Onward to Burnworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Sonnet. I'm nodding off where I stand. Laced, straight. I'm ready for patrol. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Oh, got to keep moving.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, pray be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to the minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me, pounded and nearly tipped the contents out onto the floor.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might...
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls...
Ué, fazia, não lembro. Nossa. Caraca, achei que tinha que puxar alguma coisa.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of...
Is right.
Oh, could use a rest. Would that such peace?
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered.
Is that all you have to say for yourself?
'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me.
Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and...
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. The townspeople next me. Such quietude.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Is that a scratch?
Still waiting on
Polished it this morning.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Won't someone do aught about this? All this hustle and bustle puts me right in.
Well met.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. Let me see. It pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere a meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, I fear such a partnership. At any rate, I will investigate these matters only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind. Pray.
Phasus. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward for you will of course require raiment. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. All shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we... Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, and so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into... What say you, your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries, once your infiltration is successful, here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Could you come over here? Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attended a palace masquerade. We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Though... Wait. Cannot enter the palace myself. I will at least escort you to the entrance.
I'd soon
Thankless job, this.
want this?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir. But there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
Ah. Não é hoje? Caraca.
I always despair to see the sun fall.
A place to see.
I'm in fine fettle.
Ué. Tem que esperar, né?
This is not life.
I could see myself.
Over here!
Suppose I'm tired.
Actually, look at my wares.
Hoi, friend. Fair warning. Goblin from the tell of it. There, pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
What?
Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the road? Despite the hour, you know where to find.
Well met, son.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall...
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from a... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late. The timing could not be more unwell. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes. I have been training most diligently. Indeed, I fear I grew so vexed with my thanks to you. It might be just what I need to find my aim. Many thanks. But this is no place to practice. That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. I can guide you there if you wish.
All my peers do so much more.
What am I supposed to do?
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Still too early to set out.
No, a town to
Want to polish up my game tomorrow.
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. Displaying bowmanship for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. I know the way. Follow me.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking
Wonder if it's too early for dinner. Opportunities as they come, I say.
Constructing a bridge so grand is a glorious feat indeed. The twinkling stars are captivating to behold. Look, Master! Ourselves a pat on the back. What has come over you, Arisen? This ox cart's seen better days. Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself. Could you come over here? A large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength. Watch out for the choppers! Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! Displaying bowmanship for an elf? My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. I know the way. Follow me. I'll get the better of our both yet. To lend us their strength. You think they would learn from the last lot that we're not to be trifled with? The vanguard? Say no more.
Lis fermor fatindome. Lis funyemen en falasimir.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. Displaying bowmanship for an elf? My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me. But I expect you'll do just fine. I can guide you there if you wish. Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Could you come over here? Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach. Our road...
Who?
True to your word, you have... Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form, first and foremost. You have my gratitude. I learned much from you just now. In fact, unlike those of Elven, I can see this is not so for those of mayhap we are taught that I admit it with this bow.
Huzzah!
What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found is this marvelous. To think that I should... It is a strange thought. But how else to explain it? I had nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance of this bow has divested me of such, but the ingenuity of this is all very well to talk. I am decided. With this as my weapon.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery. I wonder how Harve Village fares. Mayhap we ought to stop by? I can guide you there if you wish. Over here! While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Non li atilmo.
Akayel fil kalu arume fa in iterond, etele eldalia nun we. Finnan tie.
Oh, few materials are more coveted than this. It makes all our efforts worthwhile.
Arisen. I should have expected you, yet it will be an honor to serve by your side.
Vindamund. Ronde Minotaur.
It is most exhilarating to hand over.
Akael arume fa in iteron. Etele el Dalia nun we in Lalasta.
Nun ve oyonda atar. Menel ver linta.
Ne affaire morfin karma.
Isolad fanum.
Arefan. Nambao.
Kenanindo kanyan, Kyrios adeka. Morfa erando.
Nun ve oyonda atar.
Sono oio lunta.
Aleri elelote anfir osto silfa malantha. Ingala na angedur eruenon. Elelote anfir an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum.
There are worse things that...
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Elelote anfir an osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave. Sinde fir arenka.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. 'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we... desire.
And the inferno indiran a Newman.
Aí, vou dar uma pausa aqui.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Aqui embaixo. Ficando por aqui. Valeu, boa noite. Até a próxima.
Tis clear we are little welcome here. In spite